the presentation and the delivering of the news is big. Like, I don't know, because my mind goes to how people in the public, like political figures, politicians, and people that have to, do the news or whatever, and give information that is not fun to hear, tough to hear, and then also other days, be fun and be like, that's real life too. That's not your career, that's not your job, but then we have to do it in that area. And so it's like, have you created that atmosphere? And so, like I said, after looking at this, that makes you feel good, and that makes you feel like that's at least a good thing, and that's something to point at, and a silver lining, if you will, that at least we had that comfortability to want to come together, want to console each other, want to be comfortable with one another or uncomfortable with one another.
Or be uncomfortable together.
Right.
With one another. Because that's good. Because you have to be able to be uncomfortable with your partner too.
So to feel like it went as smoothly or as cleanly that it could, then that helps, because after that, there's some things that we wish we could have done differently.
Yeah, for sure.
Talked about more or whatever. But you learn from that. And so at least the presenting of the news, the presentation of it, maybe it could help somebody else down the line. And so learning how to do that and knowing how to do that, it's funny because I remember taking a class in college about rhetoric. And it was about, how some people, like, imagine, I remember watching the documentary about 9/11, or watching quite a few of those, and they always make it such a huge point that when President Bush found out the news, he's in front of all these kids, elementary kids, and he's like, him and the other people are trying their best to keep composure and not give off anything. And so, like I said, that's could be looked at on a scale of, like, the entire world being under attack or whatever, versus a miscarriage and everything, and in your life and everything.
I was going to say, that is your, that's a tragic moment for your family. That is your life, yeah.
And it ain't TV no more.
Yeah, it's real life, yeah.
And so that's a learning point, and that's a skill, and that's a talent and everything. And just another way for love to show up.